All right, well, first of all, thank you all for coming to this workshop. Really appreciate you taking the time, 2 days worth of your time to come and attend this. Thanks to NIJ for funding, making this possible, and also funding the research and development that has gone into developing the instruments, or part of the instruments that I'll be talking about today. And also the people at NFSTC for hosting this. They've got a nice facility, as you'll see, and also the organization so that we can get this workshop rolling very smoothly as well. First of all, let me just introduce myself in terms of my background, so you know where I'm coming from. My training, I'm trained as a physicist and an engineer, and from sort of my background, I've worked at companies where I've transitioned technologies from the R&D phase, where first proof of concepts have been developed, over to production or commercial instruments. So this is one of the technologies that I'm working on currently. The other instruments that I've worked on, one is a flat panel displays for sunlight legible aircraft applications. And I've worked on tunable lasers as well for telecommunications. So what this really means is that I'm not a forensics analyst. And as you'll see as we go along, I welcome all your questions and feedback, and especially in terms of your interpretation of where this technology can be used, and especially how it impacts your lives within the forensics lab. In terms of an overview for this workshop, it's a 1.5-day workshop, and the 3 main agendas for this workshop will be, first of all, to give you familiarity with microchip-based technologies. So I'll give you an overview this morning about microchip technologies, both in terms of the components for microfluidics, how they work, and then just a sense for how all of these components get integrated together to form a fully integrated DNA analysis system. Sample in to results out. In addition to that, we'll also focus on GeneBench FX Series 100, which is NetBio's microfluidic biochip-based separation and detection instrument. We'll focus about probably half a day's worth, that's a long time, of the instrument, going into detail, some of the performance data, and then as well going to the lab to do a demo, so you'll actually get to touch the machine, see the chips, and if you like, you can make a run as well. So in terms of the demo, we scheduled 2 runs, and Mark McSheehy is here with me. He's a technician that'll make all the runs, but feel free during the demo if you want to touch the machine or do a run, that's fine with us as well. And then finally, in the advanced microfluidics session, I'll also be talking about the integrated system, the fully integrated system that NetBio is developing at the moment. And this will be the other modules that will contribute in addition to the separation and detection portion, so that you can get sample in to results out data analysis. In terms of the agenda, I think you already have it in your folder, so I won't go into too much detail about this. But several key things. There is it's divided into 4 sections per day in terms of presentations or demonstrations, and each section will be roughly 1.5 to 2 hours long. And then there's a lunch, and we adjourn at 5 on the first day. And then on the second day, we'll have data analysis, a discussion on the advanced topics on integrated analytical systems, a wrap-up session, and then we adjourn at 2:30. So after that point, I think there'll be a shuttle or a bus that'll take you to the airports